Let me ask you a question. Do you ever think of yourself as a professional athlete as a driver, right? Do you take it that seriously that you need to prepare, be mentally focused, do the right things so your body and your mind are sharp before you get in the car to drive? Well, I like to think that's how I'm approaching rideshare driving. A great book, which I'm just going to put up right there, is called Relentless, From Good to Great to Unstoppable. It's written by Tim Grover, and I'm going through my second reading of it. But if you want to find out how athletes like Kobe Bryant do what they did, so strongly, so powerfully, so excellently, that's a great book. So how does this translate to rideshare driving? Well, the other day I came home and I'd been out driving for about 6 hours and I made $260. You can see the screenshot right there, $257, and it was about 6 to 7 hours of driving, right? And there was a family friend over, and her husband has started doing some driving. And I said, I was just out driving. She goes, how'd you do? And I said, I made $260. She goes, in this morning already? And I said, yeah. She goes, Mike. She goes, my husband, he's been driving and he's only making like $15 an hour. And here I made $40 an hour. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to share with you some pre-routine and the details of my pre-drive routine. So you can, get some ideas about how you can prepare to be a better driver so that you can make more money. That's ultimately what it's about, is how can you make more money squeezed into a certain amount of time that you're out there driving. So this is all about how to prepare so when you get in the car and you get that first passenger, you're lit up and ready to go. Everybody, it's Jay Crater with the RideShare Guy. Drinking my Nespresso. So by way of background, I'm going to share this quote with you from Tom Waits, who's a musician, does a bunch of other things. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. I'm going to say that again. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. So in other words, even if you're a part-time driver, even if you're not taking the driving thing so seriously, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. And that really resonates with me. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it great, right? I'm going to do it as best as I can. I'm not going to do it half-assed. Because if I do something half-assed, I'm probably doing a lot of things in my life half-assed. So that's kind of the tenor of this video, is what can we do so that we're not doing it half-assed, but we're giving it our all and out there crushing it as a driver. Okay, number one is proper sleep. This was a hard one for me because I was one of those guys that was, proud of the fact that I got 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and is still functioning. And I was listening about 2 years ago. I was driving my daughter Paulina across country for her to go to medical school. And I was listening to a podcast at 5 a.m. somewhere in Wyoming. And it was a podcast with Tim Ferriss and a guy named Andrew Huberman. And he was talking about the importance of sleep. And the thing he said that really resonated with me, he says, if you're not getting enough sleep, it's kind of like you're impaired as if you're drunk. And I thought, And I started to notice that when I didn't get, 7 to 8 hours of sleep, I didn't feel the same. Actually, what was more important was when I got 7 to 8 hours of sleep, I felt really good. And there is a feeling when you get the proper amount of sleep and that you're ready to go. And when you don't get it, if you've been out drinking or you got to bed late and you got to get up early, there's a draggy quality to you. And I find when I'm interacting with passengers, if I have that draggy, tired quality, I'm kind of snarky, I'm short with them, I'm impatient, and it leads to no tips. And it doesn't make for a very pleasant driving experience. So sleep, number one on the list. Number two, cold shower. So I learned about this about a year ago, and it's just at the end of the shower, I turn it on cold for about 5 minutes. And, you don't get to where you're like shivering like that, but just getting all that cold on your skin has a whole bunch of benefits for both your mental and your physical. So it may sound like the most horrible thing you could think of, but give it a try. Just go on Google and you can research how to do a cold shower. and give it a shot. I play loud music in my shower. I have a speaker in there, so I have a bunch of songs that are 5 minutes or so long, and I play it loud. I close the door so I can scream and yell and get it all out. And by the time I come out of there, I am awake. I am ready to go. And that's the beauty of it, is it's so transformative. In fact, I'll share this with you. I saw Tony Robbins. He was like, going through his day. First thing he does is he goes outside. He's got this hole in the ground and it's got cold water in it, and he just drops in, cold plunge. And I remember that, and now I understand why all those many years ago he was already into the value of cold water therapy. Number 3, caffeine and where is it? Hold on one second. And ketone IQ. So these are things that wake me up a little bit, and the ketone IQ just gives me a lot of mental clarity, and it's something I experimented with, and it works for me. So, if it's coffee for you, maybe you don't need either of those things. I just know for me that I want that extra little kind of pristine clarity that I get when I have those two things to start my day. Number 4, hygiene. Okay, we got to be clean. We got to be smelling good and looking good. All right, so just get yourself cleaned up. I've been in cars as a passenger where the driver, the car didn't smell good, the driver didn't look good. It was just not great. So you want to be, the best version of yourself. Number 5 is a clean car full of gas. You want to make sure your car is clean. I always shake out the mats. I always go to the gas station first thing, fill up my car with gas so I don't have to worry about anything, and get on my way. I'll clean the windows if the windows need a cleaning. I have a membership here in Sacramento with a company called Quick Quack. So twice a week I go and get my car washed. And that's really important because the passengers love a clean car. Number 6 is music playing. So my go-to, I made a video all about music if you want to go check that out. But the number 1 playlist I use in Spotify is their playlist called Coffee Table Jazz. So every day I get compliments about the music, and it just sets a great vibe for your car. And finally, number 7, mental preparation. So these are the things I say to myself. First, I will drive with the skills of a seasoned driver, calm, smooth, but not slow. All right. And my attitude is I will give the passengers what they want. If they want to talk, I will talk. If they want silence, I will give them silence. If they want help with their luggage or their groceries, I will help them with their luggage and their groceries. So I am a servant to my passengers. Key takeaways: if you do these things, by the time somebody comes into your car, you're ready. Okay? It's a lot like day trading. You can't just sit down and do day trading and just expect it all to go well. You have to do a lot of preparation. You got to have a sense of where the market might go. You have to be ready to hit that mouse button at the exact right time. Same with rideshare driving. And again, the whole purpose of this is so you can make more money in the amount of time that you dedicate to driving. That's the game of it. It's a pretty cool game. And if you win it, you got more money in your bank account. So the number 1 thing, though, of all the things I shared is the sleep. First and foremost is the sleep. Getting the right amount of sleep above all those other things is the biggest determinant of how well I'm going to perform out there on the road. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some ideas. You got to, start thinking about some ideas of things you could do so that you're the best version of you. And, take it easy out there. Have a good time and be safe. If you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, subscribe. We'd love to have you be a part of our team. If you liked it, smash that like button. That'll help more people to see this. Go tell someone you love them. Thank you for watching, and be safe out there. Bye for now.